If you have been waking up repeatedly between 3 and 5 in the morning with your heart racing, if you are experiencing a high-pitched ringing in your left ear, or if you simply looked around a crowded room recently and felt an overwhelming, suffocating realization that you do not belong there, do not scroll away. The universe has perfectly orchestrated this moment for you to find this reading. You are experiencing an intense frequency shift right now, and the profound isolation you have been carrying in your chest is reaching a breaking point. I need you to take a deep breath with me right now. Drop your shoulders. Release the tension in your jaw. You are safe here. This is a timeless tarot reading, meaning whenever this message finds its way into your reality, it is exactly the moment you were meant to hear it. Take the messages that resonate deeply with your soul and leave behind anything that does not align with your personal journey. I am looking directly into your energy right now, and the sheer weight of what you have been carrying is staggering. For as long as you can remember, you have felt like a stranger in a strange land. Even as a child, you looked at the people around you, perhaps even your own parents or siblings, and felt a quiet, confusing sense of detachment. You loved them, but you did not understand them, and they fundamentally did not understand you. You have always been the black sheep, the outsider, the one who processes emotions entirely differently from the rest of your bloodline. You have spent decades feeling like there is a manual for how to be a normal human being that everyone else was handed at birth, while you were left completely empty-handed, forced to guess, forced to mimic, and forced to pretend. The exhaustion in your aura is palpable. You are tired of the small talk that feels like sandpaper against your soul. You are tired of environments, workplaces, and social circles that demand you shrink your consciousness just to make others feel comfortable. You have been carrying this secret shame, this quiet belief that something is inherently wrong, broken, or defective about you, because you simply cannot care about the superficial things that seem to drive the rest of humanity. You look at the mundane rat race, the obsession with status, the trivial conflicts, and your spirit physically recoils. Your soul made a highly specific, radical choice to drop into this timeline, into your exact family dynamic, and into this dense earthly dimension. You did not come here to participate in the illusion. You did not come here to climb the ladders that society has built, because those ladders are leaning against the wrong walls. Your feeling of being an alien, of being dropped into a foreign environment, is actually a residual memory of your true origin. You are an ancient soul, a volunteer who agreed to step into the lowest density of the human experience specifically because you carry the exact energetic signature required to alter it. The reason you feel so completely out of place is because you are wearing a frequency that the surrounding environment has not yet evolved to understand. Every single day of your life has felt like a quiet battle. You have had to constantly defend your choices, your unconventional beliefs, and your deeply sensitive heart from people who are fiercely committed to their own ignorance. You have been gaslit into believing you are overly sensitive, too emotional, too dramatic, or completely unrealistic. People have projected their own unhealed wounds onto your light, trying to push you back into the very boxes you were born to destroy. The resistance you face from family, from lovers who abandoned you, from friends who betrayed you, is not a reflection of your unworthiness. It is a reflection of their subconscious terror when faced with someone who cannot be controlled by the Matrix. This has pushed you into a period of profound, deeply painful isolation. You have retreated into your own sanctuary because the outside world simply hurts too much. You have walked it away from connections that felt incredibly lonely even when you were in the same room. The universe deliberately engineered this isolation phase for you. This isolation was not a punishment, though I know it has felt like a solitary confinement of the soul. The divine had to strip away the noise of the external world, the distracting voices of societal conditioning, and the chaotic energy of the unawakened people around you, so that you could finally begin to hear the quiet, ancient voice of your own intuition. In the silence of your room, in the darkness of your own company, you have been undergoing a massive energetic upgrade. A spiritual trumpet is sounding in the higher realms, and it is calling your name directly. You are standing on the precipice of a massive awakening that goes far beyond just realizing the world is unfair. You are waking up to your actual cosmic identity. The veil is thinning rapidly for you right now. The reason you have been experiencing sudden flashes of insight, strange synchronicities, repeating number patterns, and a hyper-awareness of the energy behind people's words is because your dormant psychic DNA is coming online. You are beginning to see the Matrix for what it truly is. The Matrix is not just a concept in a movie. It is the 3D grid of fear, shame, compliance, and scarcity that has kept human consciousness enslaved for millennia. This system survives on obedience. It feeds on the energy of people who blindly follow the script. Go to school, get a soul-sucking job, consume mindlessly, suppress your emotions, and stay quietly miserable. You are a glitch in this system. Your very existence threatens the structure of this dense reality. You were born to be a matrix buster. The reason you don't fit into the toxic structures of your family line, the corporate world, or superficial relationship dynamics is because your soul literally rejects the frequency of slavery and manipulation. You are here to cut the chains, not to learn how to wear them more comfortably. A profound, irreversible transformation is happening within you, and I need you to surrender to it completely. The old version of you, the one who tried so desperately to be liked, the one who contorted their spine to fit into rooms they did not belong in, is dying. Let it die. Mourn the person you had to be to survive your childhood, but do not try to resuscitate them. You are shedding lifetimes of ancestral trauma, karmic cycles of people-pleasing, and the heavy, burdensome cloaks of other people's expectations. This death is messy, it is painful, and it leaves you feeling raw and exposed. But it is the most beautiful thing happening in the spiritual realm right now. The guides are watching you strip away the false self with absolute awe. But here is the fierce warning the universe desperately needs you to hear. You have hit absolute rock bottom trying to carry the weight of fitting in. The spiritual burnout you are experiencing is severe, and it is entirely because you keep trying to force a square peg into a round hole. You have bled out energetically because you keep giving your light to energy vampires who will never understand your depth. The universe is telling you to stop. Stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Stop shrinking your massive, beautiful, terrifying aura just so insecure people don't feel intimidated by your presence. Stop trying to find your home in people and places that vibrate at a frequency of fear. If you continue to betray your own soul to buy the cheap acceptance of the Matrix, the physical and emotional toll will only become more unbearable. You cannot endure another cycle of self-abandonment. The divine is stepping in aggressively. Any structure, relationship, job, or belief system in your life that is built on a foundation of lies, compromise, or inauthenticity is being struck by spiritual lightning. Do not fear the collapse. When the people you thought would be there forever suddenly reveal their true colors and walk away, let them go. When the job that was draining your life force suddenly ends, do not panic. The universe is violently clearing your path because you were refusing to do it yourself. This destruction is divine protection. The universe is forcefully removing you from the Matrix grip so that you have no choice but to stand in the rubble and realize that you are the only foundation you ever needed. You are the storm, and the storm has come to wash away everything that is not real. As the dust settles, a new energy is rising within you, magnetic, powerful, and utterly unapologetic. You are stepping into an era of fierce authenticity. You will no longer hide your spiritual gifts, your wild ideas, or your profound depth. You are beginning to realize that the very things you were bullied, judged, or ostracized for are your actual superpowers. Your sensitivity is a highly tuned radar. Your nonconformity is revolutionary leadership. Your refusal to settle for less is the exact frequency required to manifest a timeline of incredible abundance. You are about to become a magnet for miracles because you are finally vibrating at your true, authentic frequency. The confidence you are stepping into will intimidate those who are still asleep, but it will act as a lighthouse for those who are ready to wake up. A profound wave of healing is washing over your entire nervous system. The universe is pouring pure, crystalline energy into the deep wounds of rejection and abandonment you have carried for so long. You are entering a timeline of deep peace and renewed hope. As you boldly embrace your identity as a system buster, a chosen one, a star seed, you will find that the universe begins to bend to your will. You are no longer swimming against the current of the matrix. You are creating your own river. The profound loneliness is ending because by standing completely naked in your truth, you are finally sending out the correct energetic signal to the universe. This signal is cutting through the static, calling in your true soul tribe. These are people who speak your exact spiritual language, who will never ask you to tone it down, and who will love you fiercely, not in spite of your strangeness, but because of it. You are completing a massive, multi-incarnational karmic cycle. The lessons of the black sheep are over. You have successfully broken the ancestral curses that plagued your bloodline for centuries. You have dismantled the matrix programming within your own mind, and by doing so, you have elevated the consciousness of the entire planet. The universe is preparing to reward your immense courage with physical, tangible abundance. Doors that were permanently locked to the old you are blowing wide open for the true you. You are stepping into a position of leadership, guidance, and profound influence. You are no longer the outcast. You are the architect of the new earth. The world needs exactly what you came here to be. You were never meant to fit in, my beautiful soul, because you were always destined to stand out, to lead, and to completely change the game. This is your destiny calling. I feel the shift in your energy, even as these words reach you. You are taking your power back right here, right now. If this profound truth resonates with your soul, if you feel the chains of the matrix falling away, declare it. Claim this energy by leaving a comment below saying, I am the architect of my own reality. Subscribe to join our soul tribe. Like this video to anchor this vibration into the physical realm. And remember, you are deeply loved, fiercely protected, and entirely unstoppable. I will see you in the next reading.